I think because of my degree, I struggle.
Because you studied English, you struggle with English.
Yeah. There's science behind it. 3, just in case you were sleeping.
Along came to see. Body too correct. Oh no, Eddie man don't forget. Only go oh collect, oh wale, oh one it. Pakam body too correct. Say she love me, and you love it. Sensima, why they for Benzema? Why you want $1? Sensima, this kind dance you the dance. I'm doing the singing, you doing the dance.
Take 4. Hi. That was ugly. Hi. Hi.
Okay. Hi guys. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi guys. Welcome back. I'm here today with introduce yourself.
Hi everyone. My name is Sara, but people call me Sarah. You might know me as Sarah, but I'll get on to that in a second.
No, let's do it now. So, why are you Sara, but I call you Sarah? Like, why? Where did that come from?
Basically, when I was younger, I was confused, okay? And I just felt like people wouldn't say my name properly, so I just said my name was Sarah. Even though Sarah's not even... To be honest, people still now say Zara, but anyway.
Zara?
Yeah, I still get Zara.
Okay.
Or Tara, anyway.
Okay.
So I just said, yeah, my name is Sarah. And then when I went to uni, everyone, like, saw my name as it was, which is S-A-R-A. So I was like, oh, you're Sarah. I was like, actually, yeah, I am. Anyway, the way that Sarah in the Bible was Sarah, and then she was Sarai, the way I'm Sarah, and now Sara.
No, she was Sarai, then she was Sarah.
Anyway, she changed her name, innit?
So your name is spelled S-A-R-A?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you?
24.
Can you believe that?
Black don't cry. Sorry, carry on.
No, it's cool, isn't it? Express yourself, live your life. Okay, so how do we know each other?
This is a good question,
Yeah.
actually. So we know each other through a beautiful festival called New Day. If you haven't been, get yourself along. Obviously, if you're under the age of 19, yeah, if you're over the age, then you can't go. Unless you serve, but little plug. So I think it was New Day, and then like Dipsy saw me and was like, "Rah, I want to be her friend." And then I was like, I don't want to be.
Truth. I'm not even gonna lie.
And I was like, I don't want to be your friend.
That's the furthest.
And then she followed me
truth.
around for the whole week, and I was like, fine, you can be my friend because Jesus said be friends to the friendless.
Do you want to know how it really went? At New Day, this was 2012. I feel like this is 2012 at New Day. I'm there with all my friends because I have friends, and then there's just this girl from nowhere that's just around my friends, and I'm like, where did this girl come from? She's in the room factory. She's doing the most in the room factory. It's like, who are you? And are you gonna ask to be my friend, like my friend, or are you just gonna stick around with us? And then she just started appearing in Enfield, and it's like, but you live in Brighton, so
global, international. What can I say? Sorry,
Brighton.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, how did we become friends though? Because I met you at New Day, but
I didn't
really dislike you, but I didn't really.
She actually
I didn't
ignored me, to be honest.
I mean, I feel as though like you didn't really care about me.
I think I was shy. I was scared.
Really?
Yeah, because you all were friends, and I was just there like, on my own.
You came from the church
wanting to be
ran
friends.
New Day.
Exactly. So I was like, I didn't know anyone else apart from them.
Okay.
So I wanted to be your friend, and you were like,
you didn't want to be my friend.
That's how she looked at me.
Anyways.
So I don't really know how we became like friends.
I don't know
Do you
how
remember?
we became friends. I used to see you around in Enfield more, and I think I was just like, she seems like she's alright.
She just allowed me to be
She
part of her.
seems like she's alright.
Part of
Did
her
I?
friends.
And then I came to see you in Portsmouth.
Yeah, for my first year.
Your first year
with Tenny
and Tim Westwood.
That was great. That was one of the best nights of my life.
That was such a good night.
That was a great night.
I don't know why it was so good though.
I don't know either. Then we became Perry's, didn't we?
Then we became Perry's, and then we went on holiday.
Perry's International.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then we broke out of the hospital. So, freedom. Just got out of the hospital. That's my prescription. It's official.
We've been locked up. They won't let us out.
Okay. Explain that.
I think you need to explain that. Because it's you.
So we went to Zante one year,
Oh,
and
gosh.
just there, you know, Tenny was there too. Tenny features a lot in a lot of
She
stories.
does, to be honest.
And like, so we're on holiday and my throat is hurting me and like I'm struggling to eat. And so when those two are like going to the pool, I'm like, oh, you know, I don't really feel well. And I think they thought that I was exaggerating.
I actually was like, this girl, we're in Zante and we're going to the pool. She's like, I want to lay in bed. Like, I'm tired.
She thought I was just being like dry.
Yeah, I did.
I'm
not
all
gonna
well. I don't feel well. Nothing. And then I think it's like, so we got there on like, let's say Monday. And then it's like Thursday. I'm like, nah, like, I can't swallow. I can't do anything. And they're like, okay, cool. I'll just stay in bed.
We were used to it by then. We were like, yeah, Dipsy, just sleep.
And then Friday comes round and I'm like, I can't get out of bed. And it's like, it was now time to, you know,
to take action,
to consult with people who actually knew what was going on. And then, okay, now it's time to get Dipsy to the hospital because I wasn't joking. I was actually in pain.
She was in need.
But these people don't care for me enough.
No, but I think it's a thing of like when someone's in pain and you're just like, you can't feel it, so you're like, oh, okay, cool. But also with you, you've got quite a high pain threshold. So we're just like,
anyways,
we don't really know what pain you're in.
So now we get to the doctor. We get to the hospital in Greece.
Thank God
no one can speak English though. Better
them European card things. What are they called?
EHIC card. Yeah, no one can speak English, and we're trying to explain that Dipsy's throat is like she can't do anything. And then it's like we found the way to figure out, okay, we need to go to like the ear, nose and throat doctor. And that was just long. Anyways, now get there. And then the guy sees me and he's like, okay, open your mouth, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, so you might have a cyst in your throat. And it's like, is it? And then he's like...
This is exactly why we didn't believe you in the first place.
But he's like, it's really big. And if you get on a plane, then the cyst might explode. And I'm pretty sure he was like, if it explodes, you could die.
Yeah, he was like, this is a matter of life and death. He's taking it out now. I'm laughing
because it was actually serious. So I'm literally sitting here in a chair. And then he's like, okay, basically, we need to go through like your mouth. And we need to, what is it? He's like, we need to like inject, like put a needle in it and see what comes out. And like see if pus comes out or blood comes out. Anyways, they did this with no anesthetic.
At this point, I was like, I'm just going to take a phone call.
She left the room because she's a snake and she doesn't care about me.
I can't take all of that gory stuff.
They poked and like whatever wasn't supposed to come out came out. And it was like, okay, cool. Yeah, now we need to just cut this out of your throat. And because Tenny's a real G, Tenny stayed with me.
I'm still the real G. I support.
She's a real G, but she's outside. And then, yes, they're just like, okay, open your mouth. They're like, open your mouth. And then they just cut it like with a knife, and then they just cut it that way. No anesthetic. I just screamed. I just screamed.
Imagine trying to scream with a scalpel in your throat.
And then deep it, like all this like blood and pus.
Do you know how clap that is?
Anyways, they kept me in the hospital, and her and Tenny had to go back to like the hotel. And the hospital didn't give me water. They didn't give me food. And they had to bring me back the food. And then they were trying to say, oh, I can't leave. Remember, they were like, oh no, you're not ready to leave.
And then we were like, sorry, we're going home.
So we just discharged ourselves. Not gonna lie, my insurance company didn't pick up the phone. So I had no proof that I had insurance. So we just left.
We ran.
We just took our prescription and we just broke out.
And then we like I celebrated outside when we got her out of the...
There's actually a picture and I'm going to put the picture in. I'm 100% putting the picture in.
We got out in the hospital car park and I like did a photo shoot. Yeah. I don't know why I would do the photo shoot because you
was born.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, you did a whole photo shoot like it was
for you.
An album cover. Yeah, do you know what?
It was a big moment. I think that the speed of which everything went was just too much. 1 minute you're in the hotel in bed, okay, she feels a bit ill. Next minute you've got a life or death situation cut out of your throat. Yeah. And then you're in hospital with the thing stuck in and the drip, and it was just too much.
But you know, we're here today. Everyone's alive.
Holiday, you know.
Everyone's alive. Yeah, I used to have this thing. Anytime I went on holiday, it would be long.
Don't go on holiday with Dipsy. Just don't.
Did I go on your own?
Just go on your own.
I never said I wanted them to go with me.
Well, too late.
I don't want to go with you.
I've warned them now, so they're not going to go.
Shut up.
They're going to come with me. I'm the best.
Anything else you want them to know? Are you looking for a husband?
I think the answer is yes.
Yeah.
but purely because I would like a child, and obviously I can't do that on my own. So babies need to happen some way. So I don't really want the husband. I just want the baby. Babies, plural.
So you want a donor?
No. Yeah. No. Jesus was conceived in a way.
Okay. Anyways, so on to like the more serious stuff.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
You're a Christian, right?
Of course.
I hope so. If you
Wait,
said
that's
no,
Catholic,
that'd
isn't
be.
Anyway.
Okay, so you're a Christian.
I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian. How did that happen? Like, what was the process? What was the journey? When did you become a Christian?
I was brought up in a Christian home,
Mm-hmm.
a strong Christian home, and I'm very thankful for
What
that.
do you mean by strong?
You know, you had to go to church every Sunday, those ones, and I'm Nigerian, have Nigerian parents, so it was
You have
just,
to go to
yeah,
church.
There's no kind of dodging it.
You will move out. You will move out of this house.
So yeah, I spent my life, as far as I know it, in church, in Sunday school, in youth. So yeah, I would say I'm a Christian.
Okay, so when did you
Not
get
because of
saved?
I feel like I got saved when I was. Do you mean saved as in like when I was like, yeah?
I know Jesus as my Lord and personal Savior. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I think year 11.
Okay. How did that happen?
Funny story actually. I'm gonna share this story.
Okay,
Actually.
go ahead.
But anyway, yeah, year 11 I think, because I feel like I got to an age when I was like, you know what, I actually believe it for myself. Obviously, as I said before, growing up in a Christian household, like my whole life we just went to church. So it was around that time I was like, actually, my mind, I want to think for myself and see if this is what I want to kind of put myself into. And I made that choice in year 11. I got baptized in year 11 as well, which was 3 days after my prom, which is a funny story. So I got weave for the first time. Like my first sew-in for prom.
What kind of hair was it?
Clapped.
No, what kind of hair? What was the brand? Milky Way,
I don't know. It was, but I might give you a picture to put up, but it's actually horrendous. So I just look back and think. Anyway,
just remember she's from Brighton, innit?
Okay, so I got my first kind of weave.
Yeah.
So I was proper like feeling myself, whatever. I don't know why,
because you had hair that like, what goes like this and it's not.
To be honest. And then so yeah, prom, and then 3 days after was my baptism. And then it was time now, obviously fast forward, time now to be dunked in the water. And obviously my hair, I think I got my hair done the day before prom, so it was like still fresh, you know? And like, they were trying to put me in the water and I was like, I was resisting obviously I wanted to be baptized.
Wait, so you wanted to be baptized still there?
But I didn't want my hair to get wet. And I remember just resisting it. Like,
why don't you wear a shower cap?
Why would I do that?
So that your hair doesn't get wet.
It would still get wet.
No, because if you wear like a shower cap and then you like,
but baptism is the fully like the
the full immersion, including the shower cap,
which means my hair would still get wet.
Yeah, but the weave is not your hair.
But at least I'll get my hair wet and not look like a duck. So I had to get my hair wet, and I was really upset. But obviously, I was happy that the Lord that worked in my life for me to want to get baptized. But it had to get taken out the next day because it was matted. And
so unfortunate.
But glory be to God, here I am.
Amen. But I mean, nowadays, like you can get dunked with Brazilian.
You can.
So,
but back then I didn't know what
that was like really
were.
premium.
I didn't know. All I knew was pick and drop before that. So
it's actually true. That's literally all you did.
That's all I did. So
pick and drop.
That weave was my first experience of this is me. And then it got.
Look at her now, though.
Oh, that's nice. Don't worry about the huggy after.
Okay. So, what would you say your main passion is in life?
My main passion, babies.
Yeah, she's not joking.
It's true. But I think
what's gonna happen when you have babies and then they grow?
I just keep having them. Just keep having them. No, they can't grow. Sorry.
Okay.
I just steal someone else's. Anyway, so I feel like my main passion is I feel like I've got a passion for teaching, and I've got a passion for dance as well. So those are my two passions, and babies. But I can't really have a career in babies. So.
I mean, you could. Imagine you opened up your own nursery where you taught babies how to dance.
I'm gonna cry. Don't do that. There's tears forming.
What, the idea of you
babies dancing, their little knees, like.
How did you find the Evian advert when the babies were dancing?
So cute, but their heads are like too big for their body. Was it adult heads on top of the?
No, they were babies.
But it looked weird. It looked like they were like, those toys.
Yeah, because it was edited.
Yeah, but
because the babies can't actually dance.
Yeah, the baby in Twilight. Do you remember the CGI baby?
No.
Cried at the last film, like proper cried in the cinema hysterically, and then the woman in front of me, I don't even know her. She was like, she turned around, she's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me."
Because of Twilight. I don't even know if I watched the third one. I'm not gonna lie.
It was actually.
I just didn't like that they all looked sick.
But they were. They're dead.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But yeah, so my passions are teaching and dance.
Oh. So, do you think your calling in life is linked to your passions?
Yes.
So what do you think your calling in life is?
I believe that I am called to teach. So I've always wanted to be a teacher.
What subject?
English.
Could you imagine her being your English teacher? She struggles with English, I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
don't bait me out.
Her grasp on the English language is interesting.
Anyway, I've got a degree in English, so don't listen to her. Yes, I want to be an English teacher, but I've always said that. But then I felt like as I kind of went through my university career and afterwards, I feel like God has pushed me on to kind of like, how can I do more in that sense? So my reasoning for wanting to be a teacher is because not only I love the subject, but obviously my school experience and kind of like seeing school experiences at the moment, like present day, I want to be able to take all of that I've learned and seen and change it so that when I kind of become a teacher, I can implement what I've seen and change things so that kids should enjoy school, especially here. It's free education, so like, and you're there for quite a lot of your life.
Yeah, you are.
So you shouldn't hate it, and you should enjoy the time to get to know different things, different skills for when you're older. And I just feel like teachers need to be teachers because they love it, not because of any
the
other
money.
thing. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like I want to be a teacher because I want to teach, and I love influencing young people. And then I feel like God pushed me on to thinking, how could you make a bigger change? Which leads me on to now thinking that I'm going to become a head teacher. So I feel like I feel like God was saying, how much more change could you make? And I feel like being a head teacher, you can make a great amount of change. So, yeah.
Oh. Do you want to start your own school? Do you just want to be a head teacher of an existing school, or do you feel as though God hasn't revealed that yet?
Yeah, I feel like that hasn't been revealed, but that would be quite sick.
That would be very sick.
So all you future parents out there, you know where to take your children.
Okay, and then you said that you have a passion for dance. How did you discover that, and how have you kept it going?
I discovered it dancing in my room with a hairbrush and on my mirror, as
yeah.
always. Everyone who says they don't do it, don't come and lie,
Thing
because
is,
you
I'm
know
not gonna
you
lie,
do it.
I've never used a hairbrush.
But it's a microphone.
I just use my hand, didn't it?
But what is that?
Microphone.
We need the props.
Okay.
But I've always loved music. My dad was kind of like is a music kind of influence in the house, so I feel like I got that. So yeah, I've always loved music, and then just grew up listening to it, dancing to it, and then realised I actually like dancing. Fun fact, before I danced, I used to really like athletics. That's what I used to do. But then dance took over. Yeah.
Oh, are you fast?
I'm old now, so probably not, but yeah.
You might be faster than me.
I think I am.
Yeah, you probably are.
Faster than you.
Ever.
Yeah, so when I think it was secondary school, maybe like year 8, I started going to classes. And then, yeah, so from there, the classes, and then I realised, yeah, this is sick.
And then now she's like this, like, super, famous dancer.
I wouldn't say I'm
on
famous.
Instagram with, like, she's got views in it. You got views in it.
Man's out here, I mean, man's, That's my famous move.
That's your famous move? Wait, what move was that? No, you have one move. You used to have a move. I forgot.
Wait, what was it? I don't know. Time.
You have like a few moves.
The seasons come and go when a new move comes out, and then
you have certain moves. It's like, yeah, that's Sarah's move. Like, yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm a dancer, and
what do you do now?
As in,
like, what do you currently do? Yeah.
So currently I'm a sports coach, and I teach PE. Well, I specialize in dance. In primary and secondary school, so I teach in schools now.
So it's happening.
It's happening.
God has really merged both of your passions.
Exactly. God really did that. So that's how I know that that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
But this is just something that I'm loving doing like right now. But I do want to go into teaching like secondary school, like GCSE English. So that's where I'm headed.
I love that. We need more Christian teachers.
Exactly.
We need more Christian teachers.
You do. Need more Christians. Full stop.
Amen. I fully agree. Amen. 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 Okay, so what do you think your biggest achievement in life has been?
You know, I didn't actually know what this was. That sounds really sad. But I think my biggest achievement was graduating.
I actually caught it. Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks so much. I'm trying to bow, but it's a bit squashed. Yeah, we're graduating. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes I'm just like, whoa, I have a degree. I just like remember. Yeah. So yeah, graduating definitely.
Considering you spend all of those years working towards a degree.
Yeah, in the library, hungry and tired. But here I am.
Amen.
With my degree. So I think that is my biggest accomplishment.
That's a big accomplishment. Making it through uni is not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy. It's not.
Oh yeah, I'm moving house. Is that?
Where did you move from?
So I was born in Brighton. But I live in London now, obviously. So well, not obviously, because you would know that. I live in London now. Yeah, so away from what I knew and my family. So I'm on my own. So I guess being independent and taking the plunge.
How have you found moving from the beach to the city?
It's been interesting. I've always loved London, so like it's been great. But I do miss home because people here are rude, first of all, and that's not what God intended for my life.
Wait, people in Brighton are nice?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Okay.
So nice. You see them like, oh, you're right, yeah, cool.
And what are people in London like?
They just push you in the underground. We all got places to be. Why are you pushing me? Why must I suffer?
Do you push them?
No, I don't, because I wasn't brought up like that.
Oh, that's good. You were raised well.
Sometimes I think it's a bad thing. Like, I'll be waiting for people to walk past me, like letting people go.
You just be waiting.
I'll be there for like 5 years. Yeah, sometimes I should push them.
Sometimes you push them.
Sometimes I should push them.
Sometimes you should push them.
Yeah.
No, the Lord said, turn the other cheek. Let everyone walk past.
So I should be late for work.
Leave the house earlier if you're going to let everybody just walk past you.
Well, that's the only thing. I think people are rude in the underground. And it smells.
What, London or the underground?
London smells. There's a sewage
problem. But Brighton has No, they don't have eagles. Brighton.
No, you're cancelled, first of all.
They have
eagles,
they have seagulls. And seagulls are basically the devil's bird.
To be honest, they are what they are. You can't help them. They can't help themselves.
They just attack you.
They do.
How many times have you been attacked by a seagull?
Probably like 3 times in my life. But I know, like, it's quite funny because I know how to act around them. But like, Brighton gets
you know how to act around seagulls. So people complain about London and they complain about like knife violence, and you know how to act when a seagull comes near you.
If you have a nice looking burger and the seagull, you could actually die. You know, that thing could peck your eye out.
So for anybody that wants to go to Brighton, what advice would you give them?
Don't eat food like on the beach or on the pier.
Just don't eat food.
Yeah, just don't have food out around like seagulls. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
And what if they're like circling you?
Just put your head down and walk, because they could see something they want and sorry.
Wow.
I find it quite funny because like Brighton gets loads of like tourists, like foreign students to stay.
Yeah.
And they always eat by the beach, and I just think it's hilarious because they get attacked every time, and I don't tell them because
You don't tell them.
No.
I hear that. It's their own, isn't it? You're right. Mad. Okay. What advice would you give to 16-year-old Sarah?
Ooh. What would I give? What advice? Okay. What was I doing at 16? How old are you? I mean, oh my goodness. I mean,
this shouldn't be this hard. You're in year 11 at 16. Well, because you're October.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What would I give? What advice would I give?
What was 16-year-old Sarah like?
Shambolic. I might give pictures. I might not. You never know.
Please, man.
They're on Facebook, probably
I'm
deep
gonna
down
get them.
in the deep
Don't
web.
worry, I'm gonna get them.
What would I? Okay, I would probably tell my 16-year-old self just to be patient. I think I struggled a lot with, especially in school in sixth form, with kind of like, what's the word? Peer pressure.
Okay.
Peer pressure and like seeking approval from people and wanting to fit in. Especially because in my school there wasn't many people that looked like me. So it's very hard to no, not find my place, but just kind of like relate sometimes.
Yeah.
Whereas now I feel like I've got an amazing group of people around me, amazing friends. Like God's just placed everything where it should be. So it's just like, yeah, be patient and also just cling to God, really.
Yeah.
Obviously, as I said before, I kind of was focusing more on God myself when I was kind of around that age anyway. But probably maybe sooner I should have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how would you say that your relationship with God has changed over the years?
Oh, another great question. Well done.
Thanks,
These are
man.
good. These are really good. I would say that it's changed a lot. Like, it's gone like from strength to strength. I think the move from home to uni was like the kind of what's it called?
Catalyst.
Good word. Takeoff. Yeah, that little runway thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the time that it really switched because I was on my own. So it's like going to church and reading my Bible and putting myself around Christian friends was kind of like, you better do it now, otherwise you're gonna fall like behind. And there's no one to be like, wake up, go to church on Sunday. It was literally me. So I feel like uni was a massive time for me to kind of like grow that relationship. And I think from then, and then I did an internship with my church after uni, and just being in that kind of like that kind of environment and learning so much about theology, and I just feel like my mind is so much more full of knowledge that I didn't have before. And yeah, I just feel like I have a great relationship with God now because of the journey that I've been on, that God's kind of put me on. So yeah.
Amen. Oh, look at you. And what would you say is your favourite Bible verse and why? Yeah, man, put you on the spot.
I have so many. Oh dear. Can I have like
You
two?
can have more than one. Yeah.
Okay, I know I'm gonna get them wrong though.
It's all right, man.
I think it's
Lamentations.
That one. 3 verse 11. I think that's the right.
We can
numbers.
check it.
Yeah, check the
Let's
team.
check it.
Check it.
What does it say? Or what do you think it says?
It's the one where it's like, the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases.
Is it 3:22?
Never come to an end.
Give us a song.
They are new. I need a microphone. New every morning.
I'm actually finished.
Basically, yeah, it's like great is their faithfulness.
I can't find
Their faithfulness? Who's there? Good.
Bye.
Wow.
Bye. Lamentations 3 verse
11.
22. It's all right. You knew that the numbers repeated themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Multiples of 11.
Yeah, man.
22. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to read it for them?
The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases.
Amen.
His mercies never come to an end.
Come.
They are new
Sign language.
every morning. they Gosh. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. And why would you say that that's your favorite Bible verse?
Because it's just so true. And it's just like, it's so simple, but it's like, wow, it's so powerful. And God is always faithful, has always been. So it's just like such truth to remember. And also an all-time classic. I'm sure you all know it in the audience. Don't know why I said the audience, but Jeremiah 29 verse 11.
Yeah.
For I know the plans I have for you.
Amen.
Plans not to harm you, but to give you good health.
Come on, tell them. Wow.
Future. Come on, yeah. My future's bright, so I can rejoice.
Hallelujah.
We need to cut this thing now. We need to end it. Because... oh my gosh!
My
please.
future's bright. I don't know about you. I hear that. I actually hear that.
No, I'm exposed now. Everyone knows.
Everyone knows who you are now. You can't hide yourself anymore.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Be free. Like let the people know who you really are.
This is real. This is real. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Gonna be. This is me. I can't sing really, guys. I promise.
Can you?
I don't know, but better than that.
Okay, cool. So, is there anything else you wanna, tell people? Anything you wanna leave with people? Where can we? Do you have a dance page, or is it not? Is it? What is it?
It's my Instagram. Page?
Can people go and look at it?
No.
Okay.
I'm joking. It's my name. If you want to find out about it, then do your research in it. I'm not going to tell you. You can find it for yourself. Just start with Sara and go from there. You know what I mean?
If I get her permission, maybe it will be down there. If not, yeah, go do your research. Not gonna lie, it's not hard.
Research.
It's not hard.
It's not hard at all. If you're clever, you do. But I'm not going to tell you that, actually. No clues. Do it yourself.
I mean, if you can find me on Instagram, you
don't
can find
give
her
them
on
the
Instagram.
clue.
We're Christians. We're supposed to be gracious.
Fine.
We're supposed to be gracious. Anyways,
may the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ. Wait, come on.
The love.
We're saying grace.
Where am I supposed to put my arm and hands?
May the grace of the Lord.
Let's try this again. Let's do this one more time.
Okay, wait. I can't stop laughing.
May the
grace of our
May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the sweet fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now, forever and ever. Amen. Surely, goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
No, say amen in it.
Amen.
Say amen in it.
Follow me on all my socials. Find them for yourself though. Love you.
Well, it's been great. Remember to like, comment, subscribe all of that good stuff. Your channel.
Fearlessly faithful.
Yeah. Anyways.
Ferociously fearless. How can you do such a thing?
Can you say ferociously fearless? Rude. How dare you?
Did you see the abuse you just did?
Anyways.
I've got concussion now.
Anyways. Say bye to the people.
You better pray for healing for me.
Say bye to the people.
No, I'm not saying bye to you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what a life to live. I'm tired now. Can I sleep?